Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're back again for another pre-match interview. The PitchIt match is set for March 26th at 7:45 p.m. Didn't know whether we wanted it at 7 or 8 because last time y'all really liked the main event type thing, but we cut it down to one match because we realized y'all's attention spans aren't that amazing, if I'm going to be honest, because these matches usually last like an hour to 2 hours. So if we had y'all sit for 2 matches, that's a 4-hour event. Like, we're not the WWE yet, but it's coming. But this upcoming match is between Ian, our editor, and the host of What Do You Say Anime, Peter McGinn, and that's who we're joining with today. Peter will have the first interview of the two. How you doing, Pete?
I'm doing fantastic. How you doing, Lynn?
Doing well, man. Always enjoy talking to you, my friend. We've developed a very good friendship, I'd say, over the I think I've known you for 2 years now?
Yeah, it's probably pushing 2. It's kind of funny how everything worked out, but life is funny sometimes, and I'm glad we've got this relationship going.
100%, 100%. So I want to start off this interview by saying, what's your thoughts on PitchIt so far? Because we've seen the first 2 matches happen. Last year, it's a little bit different than last year. It's a little more sanctioned, a little more, I guess I'd say a little more official, a little more professional. It's an actual league now. So what's your thoughts going into this season?
Yeah, man, this is a blast. I was a little familiar with it the first season, but when the Has match happened, I watched it with my brother and my mom, and we were having a blast because I was coming up with my own scenario, my brother was coming up with his own scenario, my mom was coming up with their own scenario. And it got into really good conversation. Twitch chat was popping off. It was a really good experience. And overall, it's honestly one of the coolest fun game shows I've seen in a really long time.
Hell yeah. Well, that makes me excited, and I'm excited to see you compete because like you said, you were making your own theories, and I know how what's the word I want to use? How insightful and good at theory crafting you are, being that you're a podcaster in your own right. So first question is, what should the fans expect from you, not only in this match, but this season as a competitor?
I think I have a really good expanse knowledge on everything. And when it comes to pop culture, when we could go bar trivia, that was my thing. I think I have not just anime because I host an anime podcast, but I'm a diehard Timberwolves fan. So I have a bunch of sports knowledge, huge pop culture, movies, TV shows. One thing I lack is comics. I don't really read comics, and I know that was a question that got brought up in the first episode. So I feel I can bring a lot to the table, just a general overall knowledge on a whole bunch of different subjects.
And that's what I told Ian. I was like, look, Ian, you better be ready because you're worried about anime, but Pete goes across the board. Anime just might be his strong suit, but he goes across the board. Now, we've seen different types of personalities. We have a couple heels with Has and Schmidt. How do you feel? What should the fans expect from you? Because I don't think you're a heel. I'm gonna be honest.
No, there's no way I'm a heel. I'm confident, but I'm not Has. I'm come out here spitting hot fire at my opponent or something like that. I'm confident in what I do, and I hope that just reflects what I bring to the table. And yeah, I mean, honestly, I'll play the face. I'll be the good guy. I have no problem with that.
You are a naturally good guy, and I respect that 100%.
I have some opinions that may come off as heel, but I think for the most part, I try to just bring what I know to the table, and hopefully people can attach themselves to that, and hopefully I can bring some good entertainment to the fans.
100%, and that's all we're looking for. What's your expectations with this match coming up against Ian, and what's something you would tell him to look to I guess watch out for, or to get ready for?
If Ian comes into this and we get an anime question, we get something nerdy, I'm winning that subject, straight up. That don't want to be a douche or anything like that, but that's my wheel, that's my house, that's what I get. But when it comes to I'm not really familiar with Ian, but he seems he went to Michigan State, I saw, so I'm sure he's a huge Spartans fan. I'm sure he's a sports fan in general as well. So I think we really have some really good competition when we get to anything else that's not super nerdy. And I think that's gonna be super fun. So I'm really hoping we get a close, maybe a 3-2 fight. That'd be really fun. 100%.
Do you have aspirations for the belt?
Yeah, I mean,
okay,
one thing about me, I am super competitive in everything I do. Even if I don't show it, if I'm doing this, I want to win. Like straight up. Like I've been competitive, even if I'm not the best like basketball player in the world. I'm still gonna try to win the game, even if you're better than me. So if Ian's better than me, that's fine. I'm still gonna try to beat him. I'm gonna give it 100% on every situation that we got, and I think it's gonna be like a really fun matchup. And yeah, I'm coming for that belt. That'll be really fun.
All right. Well, I'm waiting. I'm sitting on top of the mountaintop waiting. So tell the people where they can follow you on social media and where they can find your content at.
Yeah, if you're a fan of anime, like overall anime, I cover everything. It's What Do You Say Annie on Twitter. That's What Do You Say ANI on Twitter. We're on all streaming platforms. We have visual content on YouTube. Yeah, so check us out if you're an anime fan. We do a whole bunch of different stuff, new episodes every Monday.
Y'all make sure y'all go follow Peter, some of the best anime content out there. Really enjoy his podcast. And yeah, match March 26th. Be on the lookout starting at 7:45 Central Time, 8:45 Eastern, and 5:45 West Coast Time. So that's again March 26th, live on twitch.tv/BrosWhoThink. You make sure you want to catch the live. We didn't even drop the video on demand for the other one because we're pushing the live Twitch content, but they will be out at some point.
Watch the Twitch. The whole chat experience was a blast.
It changes things.
It changes it with a group. This is so much fun with a group. This game is a blast to play with everybody, and just seeing Twitch chats, different reactions of picking a side, like who won that round. It was really fun. Come on, I'll get my people. You get your people. We'll have a good old time.
100%, and be on the lookout for that. Well, thank you, Peter, for this interview, and we'll see you on the 26th.
All right.